I mean, if you want to keep a goal, that is, until you get back, that's fine by me.
All right, I should be good to go for goals now.
Cool, cool.
I mean, I should be good. I mean, all these are doable. A couple of them require circumstances that are very easily achievable. It's just we haven't come across them yet.
I said the
Very
same
fair.
shit about visiting my folks.
That'll be easy in a couple years.
Yeah, we're headed to Dragonlance. It's okay, fine. I'll knock this out in like what, a month or two? Sure. No. Years later.
Yeah. And yes, as far as your question, RE things and stuff. So let me see, where do I want to, as far as recap goes, so you guys had defeated the Vampire Lord. Why am I getting a new tag? Why are you flashing at me? I don't care about Dungeon Scrawl. Go fuck yourself. I mean, golly gee, thank you for the tip. Good job, Roll20. What have we got? Sorry, squirrel. So you had just completed your defeat of a vampire Nosferatu Lord. There appear to be ties to the Mayans. And so, after having spoken with one of them and sent his holy redeemed soul to the happy afterlife, not the angry afterlife,
Yep.
took upon
And then we
yourselves
let the
to
actual living
visit.
Mayans to and let them know.
Yep.
But I don't remember if we left from there. I think
So
we did.
Yeah, I thought we
essentially,
ended.
where we had left off is you had been greeted by Kai, who was left in the village as per his trespassing transgression,
Yeah,
and
did not die.
yeah, he was not executed. Was is now being integrated into the tribe, but also serves as a nice kind of a go-between to further relations. Help translate and communicate cultural things and stuff. But what you had discussed with the village leaders is the possession of certain artifacts, as well as they mentioned the need for coins to secure passage through the pyramid. And those special coins were, as described, you found a small pouch of them when you had reached the end of your journey into the Gold Canyon. So these are all things that, while you don't have on your person, you have been encouraged to return to town and stock up on traveling goods and return when you are ready to leave. And so there were arrangements made. I do remember, for example, talking about what's going to happen with Wyatt, looking after him in the absence. Little things had been left as far as what to anticipate upon your return. Just kind of keeping things in order. You guys are welcome to
Yeah,
refresh that and check out your personal inventory list so that you can acquire traveling gear as needed. You won't be able to take a wagon. You'll be expected to go through the temple, wherein there is a portal, and you will be walking through that. So even a horse is a bit of a stretch. I don't personally
okay.
care if you take your horse or not. It's a tight squeeze, but that should be okay. I'm fine with you taking your horse. But that is about as big and as cumbersome as you can get.
I need a saddlebag full of food
Same.
and one
You
saddlebag full of bullets.
always get like
I'll pass on that. I
a
might take a
pack
couple of
horse.
books like a Bible.
But yeah, due to the excessive wealth of Father Carter and your guys' reputation in town, It's not so much a matter of cost as it is just thinking ahead as to things that you will need. Specific numbers. I don't know that it would necessarily be reasonable to have a saddlebag full of bullets, but a couple boxes of ammo certainly be appropriate and accessible. I would say probably the best thing to do would be to make a section in the party inventory that just has, well, I can do that. Let me see. Let me edit the document here. Because I'll make that separate from wagon, and then you guys can edit the document, add to it as you like. But
let's see. Bullets, I got 81, 50, and 50. I should be fine.
okay, so, well, I didn't want italics. I wanted underline. All right, so at the top of the party inventory document, there is it says pack horse dash travel away from Hadleyburg. And then there's a blank spot, and then it goes into your wagon. So you can copy paste stuff from the wagon to the pack horse. This is assuming that you have your personal horses and then a bonus horse called pack horse.
Yep. I'll have them provide the town or the church or whatever provide 2 horses.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just flat out tell the church, like, look, we're going someplace weird. There's a high chance the horse may not make it through it. I'm surprised I brought back the last one. So just tell my daughters to, or talk to the or purchase some more. I would not count on these horses coming back.
Where did we have? I wonder. I hope I didn't delete those pages. I'm gonna go looking around. It's not on the campsite. Maybe I did. That's my bad. You guys actually had named horses and stuff, and I believe I may have accidentally lost that. Sorry about that.
We'll just assume I don't take the same horse that went on the Dakota adventure. We're just like, hey, you survived that one. You just get to live a nice, quiet life here. Take some kids around on a pony ride.
Your horse's name was like Methuselah, right?
That's exactly what it was.
Indeed.
I think I had a gray roan or something.
Yeah, because I had the horses, but then they had different tokens. Let me see if I can track those down too. There are a couple different horse tokens. Maybe they weren't called horse.
Hey, we can call the pack horse Job.
That's not very nice.
I mean,
I feel terrible for Job. But Job is one of the stories of the Bible that makes me cringe and hate it so much. Like, because God and the devil make a bet, and then the devil is given full permission to just torture the fuck out of him, like emotionally and stuff, kill his family, sure. Which, by the way, those are the only deaths that are actually caused by Satan directly, is Job's family. And it was with God's permission as part of their bet. Anyway, I digress. Today isn't soapbox theater. Your 2 extra canteens there, I would like to note the party inventory has a couple canteens of smite water. And you do know that your primary purpose is dealing with Nosferatu lords, plural. Just throwing that out there.
As long as I get sleep, we can make more.
Touche. I guess not necessarily. You leave some back behind with Agnito in the town in case anything happens to rear up.
Well, we can just have the church draw up a bathtub and bless it real quick before we leave. And I got, 25 gallons worth of holy water.
Kooky. I am not finding those horse tokens. Let me scour.
I see a couple on the map, though.
I threw just a couple on for just from the character sheet version of the horse. I intend
so
to
rando tokens.
Yeah, just to kind of be a placeholder to remind me of what I'm doing. I intend to copy paste those sheets and stuff. That way, you can name your horse and have it actually have its own personal whatnot. None of those are horses. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to deal with the Penangolin. That's the Asian
I mean, not
vampire with
personally.
his head on guts that flies. I'm not going to let you ride dragons around. Let's see.
Really?
Really, really. I haven't organized my folders in a while, as is evident by the chaos that I'm scrolling through. Note to self.
There's a couple things we need to do before we leave town. We need to meet up with the lady that runs the brothel. Tell her ladies ain't coming.
Yeah. Need to check on the kid that I sent back here with my hat.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I'll trade the hat I've got for the one that I want.
And then
Basically,
we
I
also
want my
need to
hat back.
do.
You guys
We
acquired
also need
some
to do a
pretty
little.
sweet gear off of those vampires. Like,
Oh yeah,
cool
Wyatt's about to
hats
get a
and
clothing upgrade, and I'll have the lady tailor them to him.
Yeah, I have a quote very nice hat with vampire teeth in the brim.
it's kind of cool, kind of morbid, but it's like a cool warning. Not even morbid, really. That's not a really a fair word for it. Even it's just cool. I would take that back.
I got some sharp incisors there. I'm like, yeah, I know. The last bastard didn't need them anymore.
Those are some sweet tokens that I forgot I even had. They are not the horses I'm looking for.
They're not the horses; they're just the whores.
You got whore tokens. Well, I don't know what site you're going to. Share that link.
Um, 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 um. Is that? No. All right, so I got one. Oh, that's not transparent. That could have come in handy later. There's just a dead one laying, but not now.
I don't feel like kicking a horse, so maybe don't use that token.
Oh my gosh, that's morbid. Let me go back. Let me see if
Have you met us?
I have. I have in
We're
fact
nothing if not morbid.
met y'all. I don't like that one. I kind of like the angle of that one. Is that? No. Oh yeah, it was. Nice. Better. Is that a donkey? Yes. Okay, I know it's not what you
Don't be
asked
an ass
for.
about it.
uh,
You know what you got when you sign me up. Dad puns all the time.
oh, I'm all for it. All for it.
I make my entire team groan. One person was like, "Why would you do this? This is shocking. You're like some rude some bitch." And my reply to them was, "Well, maybe it's a charged topic for him." Everyone stopped hating on that guy, and everyone turned and looked at me. I'm like, "Oh God, Brian, I'm like, what? You know what you got when you signed up and said, yeah, we want him on the team?
Y'all asked for it. Now y'all got
That's right.
it. Okay, so while you guys are checking out your traveling lists, I'm just going to do some manipulation here of tokens. 2 extra canteens for drinking, smoking tobacco,
Vital necessity.
vital. Is that? No, I'm fine. That's all right.
Yeah, most of my stuff is actually on my sheet.
Same. Like I got a change of clothes. I got my armor. I got my
I got 3 books:
holsters.
The Ranger's Bible, Frankenstein, and In Defense of Honor.
Nice. Got a canteen. Got a lantern. Got a pipe. Need more smoking tobacco. Got some rope. Got a couple days rations, but probably gonna need more. Got my ammo. Just need a tent. Need some more oil. Need some more tobacco.
Yeah, I got a box of ammunition for the shotgun portion of my crap. I can't remember it. It's down in the weapons thing.
Lamette.
Lamat, my Frenchy gun. Thank you.
It's a good multi-use carbine.
It is. I think I'm going to carb Gabriel into that at some point, or have somebody in town, inscribe it into the butt of the rifle.
I
Then
know
can
a guy.
have both my kids represented.
Alrighty, at your leisure, no particular
I
rush,
did.
but there are a selection of horses to choose from. You can also choose between pack horse and pack mule. Up to you, but the 2 saddled things over there would be your pack animals. The donkey is just there, so it's in the archive. That should not be available as a regular thing unless you seriously do want to go riding about on a donkey, which I doubt.
I
The
will move
marshal.
myself real quick once I find out where the hell my token went to. Or maybe I haven't drawn it onto the
I
map.
don't see your token out there. Here you go.
I think I
Can
drag
try.
and drop mine.
There he is.
Got
Thank
you
you,
out there
whoever did
by.
it.
Yep, that was me. I just put you out there by Dan's grave. That is the pack horse.
Oh, it looked nice. So
It does look nice. You can choose between
don't
the
judge me.
pack horse or the pack donkey. And then if you both want to have a black horse, I'm okay with that. It's not like an either or situation here. You guys can have matching steeds or not.
Nah, I'll take the white one with the brown hair.
Okie dokie. So,
Got a real dichotomy going on.
Yep.
Pastor on the white horse, Marshall on the black.
I need from you, sir, the name of the horse.
Mine's going to be called Second Coming.
Was there a cool Latin name for that, or just in English?
That's a good point. I actually don't know, but I'll get you Latin for it real quick. Ian.
That is totally optional. I was just throwing it out there, like if you want to.
No, it's a good idea.
It's up to you. Also, you guys are welcome to name the pack horse.
I was going to call him Job.
That's right.
Oh, interesting. Secundo Eventu. Copy it, put it in the chat. Roll20.
It's a morbid thought. My horse's name is Dakota.
Nuh-uh. I mean, because yeah, that's totally fine.
If you want to shorten it, you can just call him Sec Advent.
Oh, we're taking loaner horses, right?
Yeah, that's
you
why
will
I just
have.
randomly named him the Second Coming.
Oh, you can have this be your permanent horse. Like
Oh
I
no, I
recommend
already have a
getting
permanent horse.
attached.
Yeah,
I
my
have a
permanent horse's
permanent
name
horse.
is my permanent horse's name is Clem, but I also like Clem, so I'm not necessarily trying to take him out to the wilds of the wherever the fuck we're going.
Yeah, my horse's name is Scout. It's on my sheet.
Surefire
Wait,
way to get Father Carter's bad side is to fuck up something on Clem.
We've just been going into a lot of might die situations.
so
It
then
seems
can
to
I
be a
assume
thing.
your personal horses then will be kept at home and these will be backups?
Yeah, these are backups.
Yeah,
Okay.
these
Clem's
are the
also
ones
the
we
one
keep
that hauled my
borrowing
wagon.
when we go out.
Like if I need to ride the wagon I use to go pick up supplies for the church or something, or let someone at the church do it, they can take Clem for a little ride. Like Clem's going to go from here to the supply store and then back. Clem gets a little exercise, doesn't see any danger. Then everybody in the town starts, like, don't shoot the father's horse. Why? We've seen what he can do.
Okay, so then. Oh, is that scribble on purpose there? I don't want to take away.
Oh no,
No.
that was pointing at the pack horse.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was just ancillary.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. I guess Job should be not so.
The
You
only
can make
horse's
Joe
name I
big,
can
that's
see
fine.
is Job.
I think I have
I
to
can
hover
see
over
all
them.
of them.
Yep, Second Coming, Dakota, and Job.
Let me
Yep.
refresh my page.
Oh, I did not change the name of Second Coming on the token. There we go. Actually,
Secundo
I should.
Eventu.
Nope,
Quincy
still can't
Archer.
see him.
God hates you. I don't, but the Lord's finicky. He has bets with the devil all the time. It's not a good thing.
No comment.
I mean, he did bet the devil that something turned Job against him, something like that.
Man, it's a rough story.
The long and short of
You
it
ever want to?
is that God
Oh no,
said
I know the
that
story.
his. Oh, okay, never
Oh,
mind.
I just figured this was in character, and he'll just
That was
figure
in
tell
character.
me.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
ever want to feel better about your life, Marshall? You go read the story of Job, and then by the time you're done reading the story of Job, you're like, "Well, I'm not him." If you ever think God ever had a little bit too much to drink one night, that's the story, because he got all bitter and made a bet with the devil.
I think it was made out of pride. Well, and it is God, so God knows everything. So I think it was kind of unfair to the devil. The devil should have known better, honestly. Like, it's God. Why would you make a bet with God, you idiot? Anyway, I digress.
Oh, I think I know what the issue is. I'm not the owner of Sakuda Avunda or Dakota Sheet. When I click on them, all I can see is their bio. But with Job, I can actually open up his character sheet.
So you should be. I'll just put all of them for all of you guys, because why is horse's name changed to horse? What the fuck?
It'll get sorted. It's fine.
Dude, it just did it again to the other one.
Yeah, I see it happen to Job when I opened up his character sheet. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, whatever.
Oh, I didn't have
I wonder
Dakota
if
set with a nameplate. That might have been it too. Job, nameplate. Box checked. Everybody now should have full permissions and vision of the horses.
I just don't take the smoking tobacco. Not against it, just not a smoker.
Anything else to add to the list?
Most everything I actually would bring with me is on my character sheet.
Same. I mean, I'm adding like the lantern oil and the tobacco back to my sheet. It's just, what do we want to put on the pack horse? So far, I got the 20 days of rations, 2 canteens, and 2-person tent.
Yeah, I would just double it to 40 days because that'll be 20 for you and 20 for me.
I pick back up my lantern oil and I pick back up my tobacco. Okay. And I got probably plenty of bullets on my person, or on my horse at least.
I will rarely shoot the gun.
You say that now.
I mean, I know you got your prayers and whatnot, but do you want the Doc's weird, I don't know what to call it, lightning gun?
You made a gun that does that?
Yeah.
Does it need to be recharged by Doc?
He said it's good for 1 big go or 3 small goes.
Nah, keep it. You might run into something where I'm not nearby to bless your ammo. So yeah, keep that.
Fair enough. And then I still got this holy water bomb and something he was calling a bomb rat.
Well, unfortunately, he's back in town, or I'd make some obscene joke about that sounds like a personal issue.
He said you wind up the little back, you put it down, it runs off and explodes on their feet.
Now it just sounds like he's making children toys into explosives. That's mildly disturbing. Although,
He seemed a little too giddy whenever he gave it to me.
yeah, I'm sure that's just him and his inner child.
Yeah, that's why I didn't question it.
Like, I made something that goes poo poo. I can't complain. I still need naps in the afternoon.
So what is the whorehouse
The other
lady
thing,
name?
the Cactus Rose is the name of the establishment, but until that page gets brought up, I'll be honest, I can't remember.
I can promise she has a name.
I know there's a Violet there, but I don't think it's the Madam.
That's just our favorite.
Oh, that's the one we like? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that's the intellectual.
And hot.
Not that the Madam's not an intellectual, but it almost seems like the Madam's got a thing for the father.
Hard to say if it's like a thing or if she just likes to kind of poke fun at him, knowing that, like, obviously a lady of the night and a preacher are not fated to be necessarily.
I mean, he's the one who owns and runs it. He basically lets her manage the entire thing and run it as she sees fit. In a very blasphemous sort of way, he's like, look, there's 2 temples in this town. One involves flesh, one doesn't.
So the Cactus Blossom sheet, I don't think it actually has the proprietor on it. It just has the girls.
Really?
It should. Let me.
Hold on, let me scroll down.
Rosie, the Violet Twins, Sunset Twins, Blush, Bluebells, Daisy.
I think Rosie might actually be
Ruby, headmistress, at the very, very bottom.
Ruby. Okay.
course, it might help if I
Yep,
do
it actually
this.
says headmistress.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant the handout.
Yes, the handout at the very bottom has Ruby, the
At the
headmistress.
very bottom, it does absolutely say Ruby's name and headmistress.
Okay, well apparently I didn't get down that far.
That's what she said. Stretching? Maybe that was a stretch.
No, that was pretty good. I didn't even see that one coming. Neither did she.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can absolutely head over.
Okay, let's go over. Mosey on in.
I just wait to see which girl happens to be sitting in the lobby area. No, mute, am I? I don't think so.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Haven't heard the DM for a bit.
Josh?
Testing. Josh?
Say something if one of the girls at the cactus blossom stabbed you and you're dying. Probably still alive.
Oh my gosh, my headset was muted, but I wasn't on Discord. I was like, what the hell is going on?
So, my work headset, when you mute it, Teams will mute as well. But the non-work setup, you can mute it and Discord doesn't pick it up in the slightest. So I
Yeah,
feel you.
which I don't mind. I don't mind like muting it, like if I'm rummaging through the fridge or something, and I
Sure, I
still
get
want
you.
to listen to people. Like it is convenient, but my bad. So yes, as it is mid-afternoon, most of the ladies are not present in the foyer, but you will see Ruby tending to some of the plants with a water jug. She will give a curtsy as you enter.
A nod, respectfully.
I
Places
know
the
you meant
sprinkler
like
down.
actual plants, but the fact that all the girls are named after flowers, I had a fun mental image in my head.
uh, maybe a poor choice of words on my part.
Yeah, they're walking around, pouring a little water on their head. You're gonna grow nice and big. Look at you.
All the girls are just sitting there, just let her do it. It's weird. We don't know why. This is.
She's
Yeah,
going
because
senile in her middle age.
she will saunter over after placing the sprinkler can down. Say, well, I'd heard y'all came rambling back into town.
Yeah,
And
unfortunately, we gotta head out again shortly.
Well, did
but
you
we got
solve
a little bit of
the mystery of the lurkers about town?
Yeah, we found out
uh,
about that.
yes and no. We haven't solved it, but we know what the issue is. That's
Oh,
the
pray
next thing
tell.
on the list.
How empty is the parlor?
Completely, it is just Ruby and you two.
How many gents do you have upstairs at the moment?
None at the moment. We like to open up closer to sunset. We don't like them to linger about.
That's fair. you've been in the town long enough to know weird stuff happens around here, so I'm just going to cut to the chase on this one. The girls you had hired are never going to show up because they were waylaid on the way here and turned into vampires.
Oh, my heavens. Nosferatu, you say?
Yep, he takes the hat off, and like, I did not enjoy necessarily having such a tall hat, but um, hands the hat back over, and that belonged to one of the girls.
Marshall pulls out a small burlap sack and puts it on the table, and that belonged to him too.
What is in the sack? What's in the box?
Jewelry, fancy ass jewelry.
Says, well, that's
I
just
have on my sheet
terrible.
jewelry from Vampire Horse. Have four.
Says, well,
So
I guess I could let the girls accessorize with it. I don't much know that they have kin to be sending their belongings back to.
that was kind of our thought as well. They have been
Yeah,
put down, including all the recent vampires on the outskirts of town.
Well, that's good news.
that's just the local infestation. We're going to be off to deal with the more arching problem.
Yeah, we found out that the ancient Indian civilizations around here had a problem with vampires at one point, and they curtailed it for a while. Um, but the people who turned them into vampires apparently had traveled over the waters to get here, and they are Egyptian.
You mean that that desert country with the pointy buildings?
Yep.
Oh, I heard about that from a traveling gentleman. Liked his books. That was before here, though, years ago.
So it seems the Egyptian Nosferatu are not dead yet, or at least on a permanent capacity, and may still be headed in our general direction.
I'd say your troubles went from local to global pretty darn quick.
Which is why we're taking a small hiatus to go try to track them down and prevent it from happening.
Got him off at the pass, so to say.
That's the plan.
She shoots you in the foot. I hate that cliche. That's from Blazing Saddles. We'll head him off at the pass. Poor Taggart. Anyway,
He just looks down at the marshal's foot like, well, that's on you.
no, she doesn't do that. That's not canon. Fan fiction.
Fan fiction. Okay, cool.
So she raises an eyebrow. Well, I do appreciate you coming back to follow up on that. It is tragic to hear the fate of those ladies out there.
It's,
Um,
it's
I think
upsetting, yes.
if you find more, um, maybe talk to the foreman uh, at the construction site, and maybe we can get them sent on one of our shipments so that they'll have a little bit of extra security and transit. I can't really think of a quicker way to help solve a manpower issue like that.
Oh, Goose found the GIF. Oh, that's awesome.
Yep, I saw it. I was like, "Damn it, that's great."
So if it's an issue of money, we can always book them a ticket on the train.
Oh yeah,
Slightly more expensive
that's nothing.
than hitching on a coach, but definitely safer.
Yeah, I'll cover any of the cost of transportation if trains will get them here safer. But I think the girls, unfortunately, were on a train this time and got waylaid by the fancy vampire that we had to take care of, the one with the other clothes. So,
But
I'm hoping.
until we get back,
Yeah.
please keep an eye out.
And while not every one of the sisters will necessarily be excited to hear the news, there's at least one or two there that are not completely. Um, I know some of them don't mind the fact that I own the establishment. Izzy gestures around the parlor. And I know some that are like, "What were you thinking?"
Oh, I reckon you get more than some stern looks from certain folk about your dealings with us, but we certainly appreciate it. We hope it brings a little bit more, how do you say, authenticity to our establishment. We aren't your common serving women, if you will.
Nor should you be. I consider this like any other business enterprise. People should be able to better themselves at whatever choice of work they decide to do. That is not a common thought practice for most of people in my current position. And that's the reason I try to figure out if I can get you guys, you know, teachers, accoutrement, books, things that might help you better yourself. So that everyone comes a day when they maybe can't do this work anymore. Um, they can either be a shepherd to persons who still choose to do it in younger years, or they can move on to other endeavors, and hopefully we can provide enough education that allows you to choose that choice rather than having it made for you.
Well, I just keep hoping by the time I reach that age that they keep making makeup that'll cover up the crow's feet.
Well, I've had a grandma that looked very pretty right up until her, late, I want to say early 90s.
A
Um,
grand milf, you might say.
I guarantee
Gross.
you, she
Some
was
would say.
very pretty, and I have no doubt that you will outshine her.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, preacher. Don't make me blush.
Gives her a nod. So we're gonna head back over. Um, I need to let the folks over at the church know as well, and probably gonna head out in the morning. Had to pick up
Yeah,
a few things.
and I need to have a sit down with Tabitha, the new deputies. Yeah, probably Yagnita too.
Yeah, if you need me there, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna take care of the church stuff. We had that rando kid who almost got turned, but managed to. So, um, Ruby, maybe keep this part under your hat in case it becomes an issue. If I can get to the kid quick enough, whoever it happens to be, if someone gets bit, um, and it hasn't gone like a full day, I managed to reverse it in one of them.
Well, you must be on the right path to have the Lord favoring your request like that.
Yep, I didn't know if it was going to work, and it happened to work that time. Uh, so I don't really care too many hoots about what people say about our working relationship. Um, because if the Lord is going to grant me that kind of power, clearly He doesn't care about the other endeavors I have going on.
What about normal kinds of sicknesses? I mean, I'm pretty sure my girls are all clean now, but every once in a while, well, sometimes you can get sores and the like.
I can typically fix that too. I've had a few more experiences with that.
I bet you have. And she gives you a wink, a suggestive wink, an accusatory
he,
wink.
he literally puts his the three fingers to his brow and just like, man, I should have said that better.
Ah, yes,
Uh,
the toe-in gesture.
Yep.
You're the one always saying you didn't always wear a pastor.
No, not wrong. Not wrong. Um, I've had a little bit more experience as he's chuckling and at himself. Like, I've had more experience helping other people get over those illnesses.
Well, if something should
So
arise, it's definitely something we wouldn't want spreading around this camp, so I will bear
just let
that
me
in mind
know.
if I can call upon you in an emergency.
Certainly. I hope to be back before too long. Whew. All right, let's go take care of the things we need to take care of. Thank you very kindly for your day. And
Well, you have a
is there
fine
anything
day
since I'm
yourself,
here?
preacher, and travel safe.
Since I'm here though, do y'all need anything?
I figure we're right as rain at the moment.
Okay, well, so always just let me know if you do, and I'll make sure it gets covered.
Of course.
He stands and nods his hat and starts to make his way to the door.
She gives a curtsy and farewell and a wink to the marshal.
She gets one back.
Hootalolly. As you're
Sorry, my
leaving,
dog's
she says, I better get some windows open. It is getting hot in here, if I may say. Starts fanning herself with her hat.
My wife got back from getting something. I gotta help her take some groceries in from the car. So if you just give me like 5 minutes, I'll be right back.
Groceries!
Yep. All right. I'll see you in just a couple.
So, Marshall, you had wanted to lay down some stuff with your deputies and stuff. Did you need to take, did you want to take like a quick break, real quick, while
Yeah,
you
we can either
ponder
take a
that with.
break or if you want to role play it, we can. I mean, it can always just be I tell them what happened, tell them to look out for this shit at the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's up to you if you had if you wanted to truncate that or if you had more to go with. Um, I would essentially just step up out for a quick smoke and then be back. I'll probably be back before Brian.
There.
Alrighty. Well then, I will keep communications open, but turn off my headset and probably forget when I get back.
Probably.
All right. See you in a few.
See you in a bit.
Haha, victory is mine.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
I would.
I mean, compared to Brian, yes.
So yes, is there anything specific that you wanted to lay out with Ms. Kane?
Uh, Not particularly. Just give it a lowdown on what we did, how they attacked, what to look out for.
All right.
She can always have Agnita for the help,
Of
and
course.
there should be some holy water at the church. Stock up.
That would be her follow-up, is how best to dispatch them and making sure that they have tools on hand. She might want to have Deputy Jackson and Deputy Thorne carry those things on their person, just in case.
Eh, pretty much a necessity.
They've taken to having kind of regular patrols, just run about once in a while, check on the outlying farms and the like.
And I would make sure at least one of y'all's on that patrol at all times. Preferably two, but that's kind of stretching it for three of you.
It can be arranged.
And, if you need to, you still got permission to merchantee deputize those couple gunslingers that sit in the saloon.
It is definitely a thought that she is considering. Let's see. Probably not Grit. Sully's more of a card sharp, but yeah, there's Virgil Harlow, a bounty
Okay.
hunter out there. He would definitely be one. She's got kind of a professional uh, rivalry going with him on the count of he keeps beating her at cards, but since she got cleaned up, she doesn't spend as much time at the ethereal elixirs, so she might pay a visit and rekindle that.
And just behave yourself.
Says, I have to now. I'm a deputy. And she smiles proudly. Well, a proper deputy.
Right, you are. And Agnita, if you can get those lights more spread around the city, that'd be nice.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, yes, more lights, of course.
I miss him too.
It's like he never left.
Uh, all right. Well, with the deputies caught up and aware of how to deal with any kind of peculiar Nosferatu related occurrences, they are all set to go. Ladies at Cactus Blossom, all informed up.
I'm going to inform the sisters at the church.
They will
And
let
I
you know
believe
that in your absence, they have already checked on the boy that you had sent back.
Okay.
He was doing better. Left this here hat behind. Should
he
you come
looks
back for it?
genuinely happy to see that hat. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything in the moment as a quick hey, father sent him. I figured if I handed over my hat and was willing to go without it,
Oh yeah.
that'd be a good enough sign.
Found that boy that bushwhacked you and stole your hat. We put him to the sword. He's out there laying next to Dan.
Dan deserves better.
You think we got that new crucifix outside, right? It's that more you sent us.
Dipped him in bronze.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. I don't think I want to touch that.
That's what he
Tabitha
said.
will deliver your special letter. So nothing about the pieces of your broken heart being passed through a needle or anything. A little bit more I'll be gone for a while and I'll miss you, kind of.
Oh, the letter to Inga?
Yeah. Was referencing the letter that was sent in A Knight's Tale. She'll miss
Yep.
you like the sun misses the flower, or the flower misses the sun in winter. uh,
The only other person I think needs to know, because he was on, I think we had like a city council or at least a inner circle kind of thing going on. I don't know if that's the town of Hagleybird thing.
I don't know if we officially updated a document with information about the inner circle, as it were. But I do
I think
recall you having
Bart
chosen a
being
few
on it.
people.
Yeah, let the inner circle people know about the Nosferatu issue as well, so that they can disseminate as they see fit without trying to scare the shit out of everyone.
It was Bart, Ruby, and Tabitha, and Sister Mary Clarence, I think, was the inner circle.
The nice one.
There was also, was it Seraphina Moonshadow?
Yeah,
There was
Seraphina
somebody of
Moonshadow.
Yeah,
it was an
someone of a more
eclectic,
mystic persuasion.
or was it
Mhm.
Ella? Yeah, somebody
No, it
with
was
Something
a
like
definitely
that.
bit more
Seraphina.
of the.
I remember picking
Okay,
Seraphina. That was one of the ones I
okay,
recommended.
cool.
We need to put that in a list somewhere.
Indeed.
Yeah.
As of now, there is not an inner circle. Of course, by the time you get back, you might have a newly elected mayor. That might be a little bit more officially organized.
Well, it's got to be Agnita.
Otherwise, run that little son of a bitch out of town. What do you mean you elected Burt McAllister? What the fuck are you thinking?
That's the bad news. The good news is we have yet another crucifix set up on the edge. Did you make
Who
a
wants a new
statue of
bronze
the
statue?
mayor? That is the mayor.
He can do no wrong as statue. Always pointing toward the future.
Pointing toward the train station. Get the hell out of here. The town's motto. Back where you came from. Go on, get. In quotes in the plaque. That's all it says. Not even his name. Just go on, get.
Welcome to Hagleybird. Town motto, go on, get.
Did you have Dr. Whitman on the council?
Yeah, we included the doctor. He was one of them.
What about his cat?
No, the cat can't come over.
He's going to bring him anyway. All right. Well,
Cat's secretly a vampire.
The cat is a vampire.
Meow, 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 meow.
And it's not spayed. The document for party inventory, please do one of you list up what specifically you have. I've got rations, canteen, two-person tent, just for the sake of what is on the pack horse, tool-wise and pack-wise for your extras. Why is rations a link? I can't even click it.
I have no idea.
Weird.
There you go. Unlinked.
Do I need to close and reopen party inventory? I don't see. Oh, there it is.
I
think
fixed it.
someone just needed to save it. Thanks. Yeah, anything that's not on my character sheet is on the pack horse traveling away from
Yeah.
home.
Small
Yeah.
bundle of wood, just in case.
A bundle of sticks.
Yeah.
They're all
Yep,
sharp
just
on one side.
Get a faggot of sticks, put it right on there.
Yep.
There was a book I read when I was a kid about like this kid getting bullied, and he like learns martial arts and stuff, but it referenced the
Written by
bundle of
Ralph
sticks
Macchio.
thing. No, it was kind of along that vein, but yeah, different. Anyway, I just remember like the vivid way in which it talked about the bully, because like when he has him and he's like making him eat dirt and shit, like he can smell his gross onion breath and his yellow teeth and everything. Like very vivid, very good way of casting that villain. Good job, Arthur. Author. I don't even remember. I mean, was the title of the book A Bundle of Sticks? I don't think so. That's a
Oh,
little
if you tie a
bold.
bundle of sticks together, it makes a really decent club.
True.
There's a resounding crack. I make sure to also
It
include
was
on
a
the.
bundle of sticks.
Oh, you found the book? Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Pat Mauser McCord. That's not the cover I remember, though.
Oh, I'm sure they've had different editions.
Yeah,
But we definitely gather up the coins that the
interesting.
Mayans want, and the any artifacts that we still have, we'll bring back.
Yes, that was part of kind of an unspoken thing as far as the inventory goes, because that'll be delivered. Are there any of those artifacts that you plan on not giving back?
Well, now we know that we need to. I have no intention of keeping them. Not trying to make shitty decisions with our neighbors.
Yeah, no, I think we're keeping them all. No, I ran by the general store and got myself a new knife because I got to give that knife back.
The ceremonial dagger?
Yep.
Was very proud of the mid-journey creations of all those artifacts.
I thought you did a grand job with it.
I like that they look natural, like they look like stuff that could be in a museum instead of AI generated. Like I was just impressed with how they came out. But I digress. All right. Well, final check and final notice before you head out into the great frontier.
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
I don't know. I didn't turn the oven off. And the burger's gone. It's burned down to the ground.
I was surprised you had an oven that you could turn on. We sure we're not talking about one of the girls from the Cactus Rose?
That oven.
Quiet, you. Inga has really good hearing.
Pretend I didn't hear that. Marshall, those are dangerous jokes.
That's why I only say them when we get out of town.
Out of earshot.
Next thing you know, it was a frying pan out of nowhere. No one knows where it came from. Just wham! Hits Marshall dead in the head. Like I told you, you're never that far away.
Her ranch is like 30 miles the other direction.
Once we go through that portal and that frying pan still finds you, just duck and let it hit the vampire.
Have you guys seen Pootie Tang?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The sandal?
The belt that comes
Okay.
out of nowhere. Whoosh. Hey Pootie, let's steal an apple. Whoosh. Anyway, Highly recommend that movie. I quote that movie a lot to an audience of one, usually. It'll be
Yep.
a very solemn ride out back to the Mayan village, sun beating down. Very casual, day to day. You'll be met by Kai on the outskirts again, who will greet you enthusiastically. He knows that you know the way to town, but he insists on guiding anyway.
Let him.
I got no qualms.
Kids always want to feel like they know what they're doing. Let them. He's certainly less of an asshole at this point, so I'm more excited to let him try.
He knows his place. He's been well encouraged. He will be leading you into town there. You'll be reaching the village in the evening. Things have started to die down. Sun is cresting the hill, about to be put out, replaced with stars and the moon.
Are we going to stay the night somewhere and then do this in the morning, or what?
It's a good
They
question.
will. That will be a question for the high priest and the warrior chief. Kai
Okay.
simply guides you into the center of the village, where, anticipating your arrival in advance, they'll be waiting for you.
Oh, are you gonna do that whole speaking in tongues thing?
Yep. Give me a second. Let me get you a faith roll. All right. Selected. This should work. No additional modifiers, because the +2 should be built in.
Sure
Yeah, it
is.
is. All right. Cool.
You've got
2 raises.
yourself there a couple of raises on top of your success.
Well, he'll be speaking their language the minute he shows up.
And of course, having encountered that before, they will be still impressed, but not as surprised.
Greetings again. Here are the items that you asked about: the coins, the dagger, all that stuff.
The high priest will step forward. Do you have them all collected like in a bag? Are they individually wrapped? How is that given over?
They might be individually wrapped and then put in a bag so that, like a knife doesn't scrape. Because I don't know what's smooth and what's rough, and I don't want to hurt the item any more than I want to hurt another item with an item by accident.
Okay.
Yeah, probably
So
multiple bags in a box.
I would say it's a
It's
pretty
a
hefty
long
Santa
list
Claus bag.
because we got like 5 different calendars, 10 different discs.
Yeah, and they're like stone and jade and a bunch of other shit, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, Zilbaba, Bulba. We'll take them with a nod. Return them. Says I will distribute these later once we can appropriately find where they belong. These have not seen the eyes of our villagers quite a few years. It will be uplifting to all of us to have these items returned. We thank you for taking such fine care.
Not a problem. We just didn't know what to really do with them after we had used them to get through the maze and then into the temple. I mean, honestly, it was going to sit on a shelf and I was going to have fond memories of stuff. Like, yeah, I remember that encounter. I survived it, So
Well, since
we
you've
can bring them
awakened the
home. Great.
temple, we will not require the items further, since we have kept it alive and awakened.
Well, that's good.
You also have with you the coins required for passage.
Yep. He just kind of shakes the bag.
Goes, very good. Well, you need only one apiece. And of course, you'll want to tie one to the bridle of your horses. One each.
Okay. Will they disappear when they go through, or is it just the coin that you continually use to get passage?
You will want to hold on to those coins lest ye be trapped beyond.
Got it.
You will need them to return.
Okay.
Good to know.
Very. Well, we encourage you to enjoy what we can offer here in the village. We don't have a formal banquet planned, but meals can be provided and a place to shelter overnight. And in the morning, we shall see you off.
That sounds perfect.
Good. Need to stretch my legs anyway. Surprisingly long ride from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Kai here will take care of your horses. Welcome to utilize the building. Any points at the building kind of behind and to the left of the town
I see it.
center. Make yourselves comfortable there. We will come and fetch you in the morning.
Thank you very much. And I will move my happy ass in that direction.
They give a nod. They look at the marshal expectantly. And once he starts to take off, you can hear them beginning to rummage through the artifacts while Kai is sauntered off to go take care of the horses. And they have doors that are made mostly of straw with kind of wooden branches, poles that have been scraped and made into the frames. Of course, on your way here, you did notice that out in the desert there aren't a lot of sources for wood. But two, a lot of this village existed prior to the state that it currently is in. A little bit of mystery involved there as you went into the temple or into the pyramid, and there was no village, there was a maze. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll hear a rap upon the door about half an hour after you have settled in. When you open it, there is no one waiting, but there are a pair of mats with some bowls, have a variety of finger foods. Nothing super formal, nothing extravagant.
Perfectly fine.
But tasty and filling.
Better than a hardtack and a dirt ground.
Very much
Yes,
so.
I will take the village food over anything involving your former nemesis.
Agreed. But that cook lady, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had some pretty sweet bacon out on the trail, if I may say so. Fresh,
Oh, we
Yeah.
did.
Surprisingly large supply of bacon.
surprisingly large supply. Is there anything you wish to accomplish prior to falling asleep?
Prayers.
Ah,
Looking over his kids, looking over the town, Magneto, Kenneth, uh, the kid he saved. Yeah, stuff like that.
Very good. The Lord does not answer, but you are certain that you have been heard.
I clean and oil my guns.
Very spiffy. Shiny, clean, smooth. There's a bit of a calm over the village. A lack of wind. It's very quiet. A little bit. The sense of trepidation beginning to raise your hackles, only because it feels like the calm before yet another storm. Can I please have each of you call out even or odd and then roll a d10?
I'll
Even.
take even. I'll take odd. It's fine. All right. D10 coming up.
Should have stuck with even.
So I would like to know about the pleasant dream that Rankins has and the somewhat troublesome nightmare that Father Carter has.
Everyone likes good news. Go first.
Good question. Oh, I guess it's him and Inga out on a horse ride.
Ah, the goodbye that she should have had.
Hey, she got a slightly sappy letter.
Father Carter relives the night that his wife and sons broke into their house as undead and tried to murder the wives of his two sons and then his grandchildren.
Oh no.
And the dream finishes with him having to put his boys down. In his mind, this is a dream that's come and gone, several times, and is acquiring powers of the Lord.
So the
And he just
haunting
happens
of
to have it
that
again.
dream, because you didn't roll a two, um, you won't have gotten all the way to the most harrowing part at the end. So you don't have to see their faces when you're forced to put them down or anything. Definitely the events continue to haunt you, but not the absolute worst parts. You're able to wake up in a cold sweat before the worst of it comes.
Okay.
And there's no penalty, there's no exhaustion or anything. I was just kind of curious how that might play out for the sake of funsies. Or not very funsies in the case of Father Carter. In the morning, you'll hear, of course, you guys are both up pretty regularly at the crack of dawn. So while you are coming awake, getting boots on and such, you hear a rapping at the door. When it is opened, there is no one there, but there's a fresh set of mats with bowls. This time there are berries. Last night there were none.
Oh my.
Look, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Berries in this temperature, in this environment, that's impressive. he will happily scarf down the berries.
Scarf, scarf, scarf. It is then you notice the faint hint of cinnamon.
Well,
Oh,
shit.
fuck you.
Every time I have a chance to poke. No, they're very good. A little bit sweet, proper breakfast accoutrement. Kind of helps to wake you up a bit and puts a hopeful spin on the day ahead.
Andrew tried to buy some gluten-free cereal with some cinnamon in it, and I said I can't eat that. And she's like, "Why? Like it puts me to sleep." She obviously has no fucking clue what the joke's about. But I'm just like, nope.
Oh, that is so awesome. The
Book
fuck
to
is
sleep
wrong with
gives you
you?
the strangest dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, good times. After a while, you of course have had time to finish your food and everything. Sun is just starting to crest over the horizon. You hear a rapping at the door again. Hear the voice of Kai call out, "Marshall,
All right,
father, are
let
you
me grab
awake?"
my hat. Yeah.
If I'm awake,
Your
Pull open the
response
door.
does just that.
One of these days we're going to need to talk to you all about growing some coffee beans.
damn it, I
Uh,
knew we forgot something for the pack horse.
what are these? What are these beans you speak of?
If you get a chance to trade with the town of Hadleyburg at all, ask for coffee beans.
And
And
these
lessons on how
beans,
to
what do
make
they
coffee.
grow?
I'm sorry?
What do these beans grow?
They make a bean that you grind up and put water through, and then it makes it a delightfully energetic drink.
Oh, there are
It
plants
put some real
that we
pep in your step.
utilize for similar fashion.
I find a cup of it in the morning really goes a long way. And people can try all different things. So some people mix a little bit of sugar in it if they like it sweeter. Some people like it bitter. Um, some people will add milk to it just to cut the taste a bit. Um, there's
Yes,
all kinds of variations you could try.
his eyes widen. His hands reach into one of a couple pouches at his waist. He says, "Well, you said bitter, so you might be prepared, but try chewing on a couple of these." And he holds out
Sure.
some dried leaves.
He'll fold the leaf up a little bit like he's trying to fold gum kind of concept, and then just takes a nice chew into it and just chews on it a bit for.
He wasn't lying about it being bitter. Bit of a tingle.
Yeah, you're wrong about the bitter. Coffee's not too far off from this, honestly.
Says, "Yes,
Certainly don't have to
well,
worry about burning my mouth. Typically, when they filter the water through the beans after you grind them up, you got to filter the water hot. So sometimes for a sip or two of coffee, you want to be a little careful,
oh, I see. Well,
like a hot tea.
these these leaves will not bite back, I assure you."
I know that sounds great. He'll just keep chewing on the leaf that he gave him.
As well, they are ready for you at the pyramid. Preparations have been made, and
Okay.
brought your horses in. All is set to go at your leisure. If you'd like to accompany me, or you, of course, have been there and know the way, I can go on ahead and meet you there.
Oh, we'll go with you. It's no biggie.
I have not been
You're always so
permitted
talkative.
to enter the pyramid, but I can take you to the steps.
I look forward to heading there. He will follow him back out to the horses.
Oh, the horses are already there. They've been brought inside in advance.
Oh. Then I misunderstood completely. And we will follow him there. Just take a leisurely stroll through the desert.
Do 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 do. It is conveniently nearby. And he bids you very fond farewell at the door at the bottom. You of course have been in there, so you know your way through. Pretty straightforward to make it to the innermost chamber.
Yeah, remember this room. Yeah, remember that room. That's where Agnita almost died.
I almost died over there.
That looked like they patched up most of the bullet holes. Good.
It's nice.
There are torches that light the way too. It's not all dark and ominous. It's actually very inviting. You can tell they've started to clean up some of the debris here and there amongst some of the chambers. So looking less and less like an abandoned, ruined temple and more like a functioning building. The outside will take more work because of years of erosion in the desert, but that's a different problem and not yours.
I'd love to get a temple like this for the town, but I don't. Even that would be a bit of a construction nightmare.
Oh, I.
Does the Catholic Church have temples?
They absolutely have temples. Big ones too, mostly overseas.
I thought those are supposed to be called churches.
Cathedrals.
Temple, church, cathedral. Oh, you know what? I am terribly sorry. Don't let anyone in the Catholic Church hear you call it a temple because they might think you're Jewish.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
The father just kind of shrugs in general, just like, I have no idea. Look, again, wasn't always a priest, but it's kind of hard for people with, miracle-like power to not get pulled into the Catholic Church. They kind of want to make sure they have a thumb on you to some degree.
Well, there are
I think the
God's
only reason,
chosen people, of course.
yeah, I think the only reason I'm given as much leeway as I am is because I could buy the stateside version of the church, and easier to keep a rich guy on your side if you maybe, I don't know, treat him nice.
Indeed.
I mean, I'd like to hear their response to you offering to buy it.
Well, depending upon the size of the particular parish, some of them are like, yeah, probably, and other people are like, what? And then the smart bishops would say, well, that's a donation. And the church appreciates it. If you want to hold on to the land title for a while, you go right ahead. They'll just, if they're smart, ask for me to will it back when I die, and then no one cares. And that means they don't have to fort the bill for the buildings for a while. It'll be my problem.
Yep.
Sure.
And then after you die, they get it back and have made a nice, tidy profit.
Yeah, the smart ones don't care. Dumb ones will fight about it. So I'm assuming Zabulba's there. Up
Oh,
at the
yes.
portal. All right. Do we have to walk into the portal a certain way from a certain side, or I don't want to break this thing?
I got to put my coin into it like a vending machine.
So long as the coin is on your person, the spirits will be appeased.
Yeah.
You will want to walk in from the south face, lest you be lost. The other faces provide transport to
Other
other
places.
states.
Got it. And so we're going to a jungle kind of thing?
Prepare yourselves. It is very much different from the desert, which you are familiar.
Fair.
Yeah, we're going back down to your homelands, right? Your ancient homelands?
Indeed.
Double ancient homelands?
You are, in fact, going back to our homeland.
And is this a? It's also going to be March 3rd when we walk through there, or is it going to be like, 200 years ago?
Zabalba smiles for the first time you have ever seen. It's an astute question, Marshal. You will find that the stars might be slightly different.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
How far back we going?
I do not have a precise calendar to track. I apologize.
Could be worse.
It'll be a time before ruin came, before invaders. Although I must warn you,
Mm.
we can only go back so far. So the Nosferatu lords that are of your primary concern will have already gained a foothold, although very secretly. It will not be public knowledge as it became later, when it was too late to turn them back. This hopefully
I
will
mean, why?
afford you a chance to push them back, to put them down before they become a greater threat.
Okay, well, no sense hemming and hawing about it.
Brace yourself. I understand. Can be quite, never mind. Marshall, it looks like your friend has already gone through. You might want to look out for him. It can be quite a trip, a little bit of strain on the stomach and the throat. He will probably be emptying the contents of his breakfast when you arrive. Uh, if you have something to bite onto, that can help.
Well, he was chewing the leaf.
Oh,
Well,
he's referring to something a little stronger, like a leather strap or something. But Father Carter's enthusiasm disallowed him to get the warning.
fucking swan dive through the portal.
Whee!
Yeah, I got a bit of leather tack. And should I hold my breath, not hold my breath?
Yes. Hold your breath, bite down tight. You should be saved from the distortion.
All right. One massive headache. Here we come.
You hear the sounds of the good father emptying the contents of his stomach before you start to blink, become more aware. On this side, the room is very simple, not so elaborate, and very dark. But as your eyes adjust, there is light streams in from outside, from above, and from a tunnel. You can already hear, absent prior to your leaving, the chirping of birds outside. Can smell a wetness that wasn't present, kind of after a little bit of petrichor, like there's been a fresh rain.
Love me some petrichor.
Me too. Out of game, it's one of my favorite things. But yes, you immediately, your senses are struck as being in a very, very different place. It's not so dry, doesn't have that lingering heat that takes away moisture from your mouth. What takes away the moisture from Father Carter's mouth is he's reeling with whiplash and nausea as he's a little bit dizzy and coming to, trying to catch his breath.
Don't chew the leaf when you go in.
Take the punk of leather out of my mouth. Yeah, I was warned.
Marshal Reagans, You feel perfectly fine, perhaps even invigorated if you like the petrichor. Father Carter has not yet had an opportunity to remark on the difference.
I'll wait till I get outside to smell something different. I really thought days like this were behind me ever since I gave up drinking.
Yeah, about that.
Well, just think, we still got to go back.
Well, I'll make sure not to chew on the leaf the next time.
Maybe biting a belt.
Noticed you had a piece in your mouth. Is that how you got through it?
Well, yeah. The Bobo reckoned it'd be a good idea to tell me. He was quite impressed by your willingness to hop on through.
Well, if the worst I got to do is lose my lunch, I'll just try to make certain I eat light next time. Berries leave an awful acidic aftertaste and they come back the wrong direction.
Very true.
Thank goodness I didn't have eggs. Bacon would have been really unpleasant. All right. Well, wasn't the first time I threw up. Lord knows, probably won't be the last one either.
Well, the day is young. I guess. Well, that kind of looks like a path. I guess that way.
My God, it feels
There,
like the bayou out here. It is hot and sweaty.
it is. There is indeed a path. It appears to be roughly noon hour. Sun almost directly above you. You do know that mere minutes ago it was morning, but you were warned that the stars themselves may be different, so who knows what to expect in that regard.
Yeah, I don't think we're in New Mexico anymore. Just a
I
hunch.
think you might be right.
Part of me really misses Agnito at this point. We need more witty banter. Besides, I want to see the old man throw up too, and then blame it on meteorological phenomena.
Right? Well, perhaps the old man might have an epiphany or feel out of sorts with you guys being gone and him not being able to adventure, and maybe he'll stumble his way back to the village and find his own way to you.
There's
Yeah,
always
we'll
hope.
see. Yeah, thought it was crazy he wanted to be a mayor. I ran my own company for a long time, and honestly, I was the happiest I ever had was when I could hand it over to the kids.
And that's why I like marshaling. I'm only beholden to a couple people. Besides that, I can go and do what and when and where I want.
Those girls are shrewd, and one of them's even meaner than me.
A right devil she must be.
I mean, I won't say it to her face. It's certainly not in public, because I have been on the far side of her scorn, and let's just say, as a father figure, if I had to say there was an avenging angel somewhere, that would be her. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of that ever.
Remind me to get on her good side. If we ever have to meet.
Bring chocolates.
Chocolate. Get it.
She has got a sweet tooth. She doesn't ever like to talk about it, and I only use it when I absolutely need to. I have no shame about bribing her. But yeah, if one of my daughters ever meets you and it seems cross and just generally ill-tempered for the world, that's the one that likes the chocolate.
I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
That was in my notes. I did write it down. Haha. I'm
Yay!
just,
Oh,
I'm
good. I
just
did
dumb,
remember pretty much everybody.
right? It all comes back to you.
Sweet.
So there
All
is
right.
a very nicely well-worn path that leads out from the steps outside of this structure. It is, again, much simpler than the one you had entered. You don't know if it is constructed by the same. A lot of the markings are the same, but certainly this is not the same place that you had entered geographically. Again, a lot of green, and that different kind of heat that weighs down on you.
So, Marshall, I got a question.
Yep.
I'm sure you've read a book or two. Maybe not a bunch, but a book or two at least.
At least a couple.
All right. You ever read a mystery and like, man, I'd love to solve that?
Yeah.
You know what's funner than reading a mystery?
Being in it.
Making the mystery. So
How so?
he undoes his vest and starts popping things out of little pockets, and there's just a bunch of American, golden coins. Basically the $10 coins. Gets a handful of them, like 10, just chucks them into the pyramid. And
That's
you
messed up,
basically see him
sir.
throw away roughly like about $100 worth of those coins. Just throws them straight in there. Like, someday, when that time syncs up to wherever we the hell came from, that's going to be a hell of a mystery for somebody. And then he
Oh, no.
starts taking the coins that you need in order to get back through the portal, starts sliding them into the same pockets on the inside of that vest. And then hands a coin to you, hands you another coin. It's like, make sure the horse has it.
The
He'll
horses were
tie
already
another one around
coined
the
up.
pack horse. Oh,
Um,
good.
I don't know if it was clear, but the Zabulba did take the remaining coins in the bag that were left over.
Oh, I never actually handed over the bag, so I didn't. That was never because I handed over all the items and stuff like that. But
Oh,
we were going to
okay.
need the coins to get through the thing. I misunderstood that because I thought I had to have these things to get through, so I didn't hand that over.
Okay, so me too. Yeah, the intent was you would each have one, of course, for your own passage, and then the horses would have one stuck into their bridle or whatever, so that they can get through too. But the
I
extras,
will
yeah, were intended
absolutely,
to be kept by the priest.
I will absolutely still throw the $100 worth of coins because that's going to be a funny story later.
I don't think that's very nice of you.
Say, I wish I brought an extra gun now. That'd be fun to leave in there.
Yeah, see. And then he slides his coin into that same or one of the 10 empty pockets he has now. Mainly, I don't think we're going to need the money I normally carry around with me, so that's going to be fun. 2, this should allow me to keep the coin close to me and not forget it.
You
No one wants to
realize
make
that
that dumb
said
mistake.
coin is starting to cool. It was warm, strangely.
Apparently, these coins heat up when they go through said portal. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hot damn! I have completed a goal, sir.
Oh, do elaborate,
I thi-
please.
I think you
Part
have that
2.
one on a couple different people, don't you?
I'm pretty sure it's just this one. It might be one other person that has it. Enter a portal. So that means perfect, perfect. Save changes. All right, so next session for this, I'll need a part 2.
Well, I dare say you have entered and exited a portal, sir. Only cost you your
And I rem-
breakfast.
Yep. Cheap.
All right, let's get going.
Yep.
Well, I would like for the both of you to make a notice check.
I think I'm reasonably good at that. Maybe not the greatest, but just reasonably good. Right.
Hey, there's a success. There's a
I'll take it.
success as well. So you notice that your horses are coming through this whole ordeal remarkably well. None of them had any upchuck, despite not holding their breath or chewing on any leather. Of course, Dakota's a little bit curmudgeon-y, but that's his namesake for you. You notice, though, as you progressed further down the trail, they're becoming a little bit skittish, starting to become a little bit wary, bucking their head a little bit, as if they smell or sense something out of the ordinary. What in the hell? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I clicked a button that flipped my reference sheet sideways. But yes, your horses are becoming a mite skittish.
We'll look around, see what might be scaring them.
Well, you do see, well, rather hear now that the bird chirping has subsided.
Well, something's in the trees.
Question is it terrestrial or Nosferatu in origin?
Is the sun up?
The sun is still high.
I won't see any vampires until a couple hours from now.
Well, it's supposed to be their stronghold around here. They might be able to come out during the day. It is quite dense underbrush.
You always have to go and ruin things, don't you?
I'm always an optimist.
All right.
I attempt to calm my horse.
How would you like to do so?
I have a riding skill.
You do indeed.
I spend a white penny to do that again. But better this
Benny's
time.
friend. Oh,
You did indeed, sir.
there
You
you
did
go.
indeed. I will make the same roll in hopes that I don't suck as badly as he did on his first one. Whew! All right. Wild die coming through for the win.
Indeed. As you bring them into focus and get control, can I please have you both make another notice check?
What's up with the double fours and the double fives?
Ah, weird.
I don't study numerology. I'm sure there's something to be said for it.
And both on notice checks, too. So, weird.
So I don't know what your zoom in on the map settings are, but if you scroll down, you have a new scene before you.
Yep, it's a lot greener.
Yeah, a
Oh,
lot greener. Also, That's one big kitty cat.
Oh my, they make them that large?
Meow. It does not have a jade katana, but it does have a very sour demeanor. It is looking directly down the trail at you.
Weird. Why does it say crap on it?
I don't know. For some reason, it's oddly attractive.
It wants hugs.
You feel as if your spirit has found its mate, a
So,
betrothed, if you will.
so sleek, so lithe. Could kill me
Careful.
at a moment's notice.
I don't know. You're thinking of Inga if you keep this up.
We were talking about weird furry sex at the beginning of the session. Well, here we go, kids.
I mean, all those things still hold true for her.
Oh no. Unless you're just referring to like the fact that like hygiene was different and there wasn't like bikini waxing, and maybe I should step away from that topic. And so you do see the cat, and it is kind of prowling. You see it pausing, kind of pawing
Hi,
at the
kitty.
ground, haunches raised.
Pull up my mat, click it over to shotgun.
It growls,
Meow
tail
meow.
swishing behind it. It is looking
Who's a big
very,
kitty?
very aggressive. All of your soothing words are appearing to have no effect. You're already measuring distance.
I recommend you fuck right off.
By all means.
I guarantee you this isn't going to turn out the way you hoped it would. Sorry, let me say that in cat. Meow 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 meow. Fuck off meow.
Hungry kitty is hungry. Do 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 do. Can I please have both of you roll a d10?
Coming up, sir.
Ooh. Ooh.
Probably going to do his set.
Hey, that's a good guess.
I have not done well on the D10s today, so it is what it is.
Yeah. And we all get dealt 2 from my tactician and command.
God damn.
All right, so this is going to go a couple. That is for the marshal. That one is for the father, and the panther doesn't count as we all. I did draw another one for him, but that one I didn't mean to.
Well, the panther doesn't get one. I don't choose him as an ally.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but I'll take us both having aces, yeah.
Are we looking
Right.
to kill him, or are we looking to just like piss him off and make him go away?
Yeah. I mean, I can fire the shotgun at him. Well, in his general direction. I'm sure the first time he's ever heard something this loud.
Probably the first time anybody in 300 feet's going to hear anything this loud. Maybe in a quarter mile. If he gets too close, I'll just stun him, and then you're welcome to finish him off. I mean, it's kind of a go-to we have.
You can see him his stance. He's pawing at the ground a little bit hunched forward, tail is swishing. He's definitely in an aggressive and stalking posture. But he is not yet charged, has not taken an aggressive move toward you, is definitely staring directly down the path at you, though. There's no mistaking that. You have made distant eye contact with the panther. This is a big kitty, of which the likes neither of you have seen before.
I don't think St. Jerome can help me with this one.
Why that?
Well,
Has he
the
been
patron.
it been canonized yet in this tower?
Ooh. You know what? I have an answer for you for that. The
I
Lord
must
works in
profess my
mysterious ways.
ignorance. I am not familiar with the saints.
It's okay. Saint Jerome is the saint of languages. I still
Yeah.
don't think you'll be able to help me with this one.
But is it even canonized? It's like what, minimum 200 years ago is what Zabulba said?
Doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't
Uh,
matter?
Zabulba did not say.
The Lord would have known we were coming here. That's it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And that is why prayer is futile. But that's a philosophy discussion for another day.
And this is a beautiful day granted to us by the Lord. And the
It
last
is.
thing I have paid penance for seeing this grand day back yonder temple. And I'm nowhere near that upchuck again. I guarantee you I have no interest in I mean I might try throwing up on the cat, but I don't think that's gonna stop him in time.
Mm, probably not.
Well, I do say, Father Carter, with the ace of spades, you are first to act. You may choose your action accordingly.
Alright. I'm gonna move everything forward just a smidge, like 1 square's worth. Mm. Oh, I'm trying to line myself up to one of. Oh, that's why.
Don't forget you can move a number of squares equal to your pace each turn.
Yeah, I'm just
This
gonna
map
go
is
up to
probably set
here.
in feet rather than like units. Let me change that.
That's fine. When he measured it out and I saw what the 5 feet was, it wasn't hard to do the math to figure out the units.
There you go.
Um, he's now within range. I will give you a prayer check for stun.
Let's
It's a
say,
small one.
if the horse is unit movement, you got pace 12.
Yeah, I just need to be a little bit in range. I have no grand interest. It's just kind of scroll up and go like, hey. Um. All right. Cast and stun. Sir.
Invoking the saints, you've got a success with 3 raises. With 2
So
raises.
he's got a -2 on his being stunned issue.
He would like to make that vigor roll. And a minus
Not looking
2
good for him.
means that he does not have a success. And the condition of stunned means that they are distracted, which is another condition, so they have -2 to all of their rolls. They will fall prone. They cannot move. They cannot count toward the gang up bonus. They're subject to the drop. They get a free vigor roll at the start of their turn to remove stunned and move up to vulnerable and distracted. And with a raise, they can remove all of their effects. So it can become slightly better, or all the way better, or not at all better. That has yet to be seen because right now they are stunned, and so
He just holds his hand up and calls out, by the power of the Lord and Saint Jerome, you will understand his word and lay down.
Cat, the panther, lets forth a row as it suddenly collapses, leans over, falls prone. Can I please get a notice check from both of you?
The panther now has anxiety for the first time in its life.
Oh, the Panthers never met the Lord.
That
Ooh.
changed today. Thank God for the wild die.
So, Father Carter, you are focused on the trail ahead. You heard, of course, the panther cry out, fall prone. You know that your prayer, your invocation, was answered as it slumps over. But Marshal Rankins, you being a little bit further back and removed, are able to pick up after the growl from the panther some rustling in the bushes on both sides. It is further ahead. But
Ah,
rustling
fuck,
of the bushes you did hear.
there's more of them.
Well, you might want to take care of the one in front of you first, then.
Will that be all for your turn, Father Carter?
Yep. Aside from that witty banter with the marshal there, I'm good.
That's all free. All right, well, Mr. Rankins, sorry, Marshal Rankins, thou art up next.
Pull my horse forward. Shotgun was within range. A little blast.
Oh shit.
Ermagerd.
So that's how many
Lost.
raises?
4, because you have your
Plus
one
40.
success, and then so
Plus 46.
your raises get an additional d6 on your damage. That is going to be successful.
Woohoo!
I need to console. My God.
Yeah, we thought the 20 was bad enough. Then he rolled damage. I'm like,
I'm just looking at some toughness here and seeing how redundant
Buck he
useless
is.
that might be.
I'm going to assume very useless.
19. Yeah, even soaking. I mean, unless they get a ton of extra. Yeah, no.
Oh, that is not looking good for him.
You have made tiny little bits out of the panther. Father Carter, you now can hear the rustling in the bushes as it sounds as if it's getting ever closer. This, of course, after the grand echo, all of the birds chirping. There's a bit of a flutter from above. There are some birds, but not anymore after that massive shotgun
Yeah, they're all
blast
like,
rings
get
out
out!
through the trail, sent a fluttering in a massive flock. But the rustling in the bushes on the ground level appears to be coming closer rather than further away.
Minor action. Reload shotgun. Intern.
Well, this answers 2 questions.
And what's that?
Did God invent gunpowder? And does my power of the Lord still work? And I can tell you with certainty, God is good.
I wonder, this is just a
I can agree
curious
with that.
thing. I actually haven't tried this before. Haha, cool. Oh, that's awesome. I can add a turn by selecting all of them and doing add turn instead of one at a time. I don't know why I've never tried that before. Well, because I always roll initiative separately. This game is a little bit different. That was super awesome. That is super helpful. At any rate, you will now see that kitty had a lot of kitten friends. and now have new initiative. Extra card on the left there for the marshal. Extra card next to that for the father. Father's card is a little bit better. Now, y'all are familiar with the Joker. It allows one to act anywhere in the round, gives a
Yep.
+2 to trait and damage rolls, and gives all players a Benny. That's how it's supposed to happen on y'all's side. It appears that these here cats are highly, highly motivated. And I'm just going to change that to an 8. Not that it is super particularly. Why won't it let me just do the... That will do. Haha, victory is mine. So father's card, a little bit better. I just want to find, there it is. So one of the cats is going to be charging forward. And it is going to be attacking. Can I, though, first have each of you please make your riding roll again?
Yep, coming up.
God damn.
You might want to Benny that.
Yeah, I'll Benny that.
The horses, quite uncomfortable with the kittens.
Oh, thank God for the wild die loves me today.
Sure does.
At least it's a success. Oh, rolled it twice? Okay.
Probably just an accident. Don't worry about it.
Father Carter, I need to know, please, what your parry is.
That's 6.
Aha. Ah ha ha. There are no raises there, so no extra damage. But the cat is leaping and pouncing and attempting to tackle you off of your mount. So, what is your toughness, please?
7.
Ah. You will only be shaken because there's not a full raise available. You can attempt to soak that damage,
I'm
which
assuming that's
costs
one
you a
of the white
Benny.
bennies.
Yep. Which
Okay, I'll
there
drop
should
down
be
to
a
1.
soak button you can click to roll. It's normally a vigor check, but if you click the soak button, it should automatically do
Okay.
that. And that'll help you avoid the shaken.
I see the soak button. 1 second.
Cool.
I'm assuming there's no additional modifiers of any kind, and I'll blow a Benny to yeah, I'll just go through them. All right, so that'll be.
You may
I used one.
re-roll that soak with a Benny.
All right, so there it goes there.
Bling, bling.
Hey, Tofu.
Hey, Poop.
What the absolute F? All right. Well, burning through one of the inspirations.
Snake eyes. That means you're not supposed to get a chance to re-roll. Snake eyes is a dangerous auto-fail of death.
All right, well then I don't go through the inspiration. I just kind of have to take it.
Alas, the snake eyes is a most unfortunate fate.
All right, is what it is then.
I know I just got here, and I know I'm not helping because fuck you guys. But don't you have Grim Server to death?
I do. What does that do anyway?
Oh. How y'all been?
Pretty good.
Doing very well. Oh, so yeah, he's getting the snake eyes on attempting to soak damage rather than on the attack roll.
Yeah, I just popped out. What's going on?
I thought I heard. Yeah, we've got some stream casting going on for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, lay it on me.
All right, so it only makes you shaken, so that's not a huge deal. What I'm really concerned about, because you can make a spirit roll to remove shaken at the start of your turn, and your spirit roll is awesome. What is
Yeah.
not awesome is attempting to keep your balance as he has leapt and pounced upon you upon the horse. I am going to need for you, please, to roll. I was going to let you choose agility or strength. Your agility is a stronger attribute, so you'll probably go with that, I imagine. This is to
I would, yeah.
stay aboard your horse. If you fail, you will be knocked off and will take a wound automatically from that because you're already shaken.
Okay.
Just so you know the
Aboard.
stakes.
Looks like I'm staying on the horse.
You are indeed. So the panther, with its swipe, is going to hit you. So most of the force of it that hurts is really the weight of it, more so than the claws getting through. But you will be currently shaken until you can attempt to unshake at the beginning of your turn.
Ruby, go slower. We need to have dinner first.
Happy Kitten will land deftly behind you and turn, be baring its teeth for Marshall Rankins to go next.
Also, keep in mind you have a +1 to get off your shaken on your turn.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if it's a spirit roll, I have one of the best spirit rolls I could ever make.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm never worried about it. Like, you tend to unshake fairly easily. But it's still a thing. And further wounds, of course, can happen after that since you're already at the shaken stage. I guess that's the more dangerous thing.
It's all meteorological phenomena anyway.
Yes, there it is.
We literally said that exact phrase.
We were talking about that earlier.
No, I do miss playing with you guys.
Well, we miss you too.
You are missed as well.
Let's see.
You can tell
As
our
a-
aim sucks because none of us have gotten you yet.
As a side note, Torafu, this game has always been kind of inconsistent and kind of a bonus game, so it's a little bit outside of the consideration of other arrangements. So, should you want to join it, there aren't, it wouldn't incur anything extra or different. It's kind of a bonus game for dedicated and loyal people such as yourselves.
Hey, free game's a free game. I'll happily play it.
Just throwing that out there. Alas, Agnito right now is back in Hadleyburg, number of years in the future, so there's that, but we can talk about that later.
What?
Yep. So, anyway, Marshall Rankins, you're up, sir.
Yeah. I would like to minor action swap my Lamat with my Gatling shotgun, and then
Alrighty then.
I'm going to declare 2 attacks. First one is against
Ooh-wee.
Agnita's Panther. Not Agnita's, against the father's Panther.
I'm like, wait a minute. This is your mind?
I shoot the bullets through space and time to hit his Panther.
I know, puppy dog. What do you
All
want?
right, so bear in mind that second attack, that is going to put a -2 on everything that you do.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to give that Panther +2 on its things and stuff. Oh well, it stands as it was. All right, so yeah, you have a -2 on your things and stuff, but you may proceed as you like. Curb blast. A success without raises. That is going to hit. That's going to be a success even beyond. Oh, and I didn't see which one you were actually firing at with this here first attack. I apologize.
The father's Panther.
That's right. We just had a whole discussion. I am so sorry. I'm dumb. So Father's Panther is indeed going to be hit.
Right. And the second shell of the first attack.
He's going to be shaken with that shot. You can tell the obliteration of that first Panther didn't belie how tough they are. He definitely doesn't look like he can take another, but they are stronger than the average bear.
Now, a Gatling shotgun has a rate of fire of 2, so 1 attack is 2 goes. So he's getting another one whether he wants it or not.
The second go is going to be soaked up by the toughness.
Oh, that I still got a hit. That's my hit.
Oh, I
7-3.
thought that they would use the same attack roll.
As far as I've been able to read, it's just you get 2 attacks in 1 action with a rate of fire 2.
I will take it then. That then is going to be a successful hit.
For even more damage.
A yelp, less than a roar. The panther slumps and is no longer a threat. Blasted back into the bushes a ways. Job rears and whinnies. Moves out of the way.
Oh, I just realized on that first one, I shot twice instead of rolling damage on the second one.
It's okay. I took it for what it was.
It could have had a very similar damage anyway.
Hell, it could have been worse.
Yeah, true.
It was close
more
enough.
damaging, not necessarily would roll shitty.
And second action is going to be at...
Got one on the left and 2 on the right.
The one on the back.
Alrighty.
It's up next in the order. Might as well.
That there is a success, but not any raises. And that is going to be a success without a raise on the first shot.
Well, they got a toughness of 9. Oh, sweet Jesus.
I don't think their toughness matters at the moment.
I was just gonna go to spin their Benny to soak up a little bit, but I don't think that's gonna matter now. Go ahead and roll your damage there.
What was that? 4 raises? Or 3?
4, right?
Oh god. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh shit.
Man, not even leaving. Oh, that's supposed to be minus. Peppering them. Not going to even be able to skin them for nice, happy fur coat. You're just obliterating them.
And that
Father
was
Carter.
10 whole bullets spent in that 2 actions.
Well, but you just completely annihilated a couple of threats, so it's a fair trade. How many boxes of ammo did you put on Job?
I have 50 shells in total.
That's quite a bit.
And it's a few boxes.
All right,
'Cause
and
I can burn through the ammo with this Gatling shotgun.
obviously, yes. When you spray
Gatling.
an area, there's not much left after.
Did you say Gatling shotgun?
Yes, it is a Gatling shotgun.
Good God, what did I miss?
I got a promotion and I got given a gun for free. Because I'm such a good boy.
He am's a good boy.
He am's a good boy.
And as far
that's
as
what it is.
your movement, will you be staying where you are there?
Well, I'm fine where I'm at.
Okie
They can
dokie.
probably run further than I can run, and at least here I'm a target. So far, it doesn't take them all.
No, they're pretty quick. Well, speaking of the father, you are free to act next. Again, you are shaken, but you can
Oh.
unshake
Yeah.
if you
all
would
right.
like to try. If you
Sure.
succeed, you'll be free to act normally. If you fail, it'll be free actions. Now, you can also spend a Benny to just recover from being shaken.
No,
That
I'm
is
gonna
a
roll
thing
it.
too. I am shocked. Almost
Do you
offended.
have a +1? From my command edge, you have a +1.
I did indeed.
Hoo, that's going to barely take you over to success, sir. Luckily, the commanding voice of Marshal Rankins to hold firm, wrap your reins around your wrist, stay steady, allows you to retain your focus. You may proceed as you will, Father.
All right, 1 second. Just need to take a look. Can I get a medium blast template?
No. I don't like where you're going with this. Oh, there you go. You already
There
got
you
it.
Thank you. All right, 1 second. All right, here comes the roll for stun.
Big ol' stun. The power of Christ compels thee.
I got raises. They got a
Well,
-2
you
on
know,
their
that's
vigor
a
check.
success plus a raise.
Yup.
I'm going to go left to right here with their vigor checks. First
one made it.
one
Fuck.
extends to you only its middlemost claw. The second one, oh my God.
Okay.
They appear to be atheist panthers and do not bow to your so-called God.
No shit.
That's funny.
Marshall, those Panthers have never been to church in their life.
I can't remember my history good enough, but Cortez has already been here, right?
So I
Questionably?
alluded to that threat when they spoke about invaders and such. Um, you got the hint that they weren't only talking about the Nosferatu lords, because they said that you would be going to a time and place before that. Now, that being said, I don't know how far north Cortez actually made it.
Time to
I
Google.
need to look into that. Yeah, because I know he came in, burned his boats, and then was like, "All right, guys, we're stuck here, so do your damnedest, survive."
Baja California Peninsula.
You say the California Peninsula?
Uh-huh.
Then he definitely made it. Yeah, because we're on the. You guys are somewhere closer to the Gulf of Mexico than otherwise.
Oh, wow. That
There you
man
go.
traveled. Okay, he did quite a number.
Yeah, he got all the way to Baja.
Yeah.
Baja.
A quick Google search said after the conquest, Cortez led expeditions to explore the north regions of what is now Mexico, including Baja California.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a map.
Yeah.
Shit, that was rather prolific. All right, good for him.
Well, the Mayans were still in Middle America. Um, the Aztecs were closer to like Mexico, and then the
Yeah,
Incans were in South America,
South America.
like on the left side of the continent, outside of the Amazon, such.
Yep, that map even does a better job.
Back in
What's that?
2000, Mexico.
You got really fuzzy on your voice. I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying.
Tez got the 15.
Yeah, Aaron, you're absolutely completely robot dicking it.
Yeah, robot dicking it hard.
Over your shiny metal ass. But yeah, he's got Aztec, Yucatan. There's Tenochtitlan, so you can see where they made it to Mexico City.
Yeah, the Yucatan, I mean, you guys wouldn't know this, but above the table, you guys are closer into like the Yucatan area than otherwise. But invaders be invading. Yes, can confirm.
Still a few hundred years. I love how few is an ambiguous term.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Hey,
Yes.
perfect.
Okay,
You-
Discord got
you
off the bars again.
robot dicking it.
Yeah, I think we need a new router.
Mm.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's kind of been a piece of shit the last few weeks.
You got that, or do you need any help with it, or?
I don't know. We're contracted with Cox. They just got to send us a new one.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
There's some benefits to that. At least you're, can take it in, get a new router relatively inexpensively, or just part of the contract, and you're good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, knocked on wood for you. Could always be worse. So
Very true.
I hope it's not.
Don't jinx. Alrighty,
I
so
have two wooden desks. I guarantee you, I absolutely wrapped on both of them.
wrap. By the way, I love the boomstick reference. I haven't watched Army of Darkness in such a long time. I need to go back. Anyway, I digress. That's neither here
I
nor
think I have
there.
it on VHS.
Nice. Don't ever get rid of that because, like, that's a cult classic collector's item.
Right?
Father Carter, will you be engaging in any movement, or are you holding fast where you are?
Seeing that basically the cats are like, nope, fuck your god. Like, I will turn to the marshal. You're feel free to murder the heathen cats.
Destroy the heretics. Got it.
Yep.
Heathens, naysayers, non-believers.
And I'm calling them heathens simply because they did lay down like the other kitty that I had you murder.
That was a
So-
good kitty, and then you just blasted it into chunks.
All the chunks.
It had it coming.
Well, both of them charging forward. Before they charge forward, actually, I want to make a check here. Left and right.
Like, I just watched 3 cats go like
Yeah.
dead.
So
And there was
actually,
at least 10 shells spent. That's a lot of booming.
it's a ton of booming. So one of them is going to growl, hiss, roar, run into the bushes. Perhaps, perhaps not to be seen again. One of them is too bold, crazy, stupid, brave, all of the above. And he,
I'm gonna
seeing
go with
that his buddy had successfully leapt and got a chunk of Carter, going to see how he fares at attempting the same.
Six.
So with a potential success, what is, please, your toughness?
7.
And you had unshaken yourself.
Yep.
Or did you?
No,
Or no,
we
that
unshook-
was
we
you
had it.
had the snake eyes. Ah.
No,
this-
the snake eyes was for something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. He unshook himself because he had the +1.
Yeah, because I rolled the
Hmm.
unshaken thing and it didn't have the +1 on it, and then we talked about that went up to 4.
That was for soaking, not unshaking. Yep, you're right.
Right.
Okay. Well, you have an opportunity then to soak this one if you have a Benny.
I don't.
Not even a special Benny saved up.
I mean, I don't want to spend a blue penny on this.
Fair. Well, all
Good
things
red.
considered, it will just be a shaken again. And then your choice again of the strength or agility to remain whores. Don't forget about your +1. With authority.
We're good.
Well, Marshal Rankins will be able to respond first. Father Carter, you will have a bead on the panther as well, but just barely, as it will be clawing at you from behind. Unless the good Marshal can scare it away or turn it into more chunks. Oh, right, the whole card thing. Oh, you already beat me to it. Let me delete that one. Didn't
I
get
don't
a
think it changes the
Joker.
order.
What's that?
Yeah, pretty much,
take-
yeah.
I'll
It doesn't
take
change the
that.
order. I was hoping for jokers.
Yeah. It's always worth it.
I definitely go before the panther now.
Most definitely. I'm not going to change the suit. You know what's up. Alrighty, well, Marshal. One kitty doth threaten your friend, the good father.
Okay. Just for line of sightage. Back the horse up a little bit. And considering it's in my hand, one action, shotgun.
Kerblasty.
Gatling. Damn, I missed.
That is 0 successes. You can spend a
The
penny to
RF2
reroll
goes
trait
off.
tests. Also, if you have, or you can
And
take
it
a
has rate
loss.
of fire too.
Yeah. Well, that's going to hit and give you a raise. So an extra d6 on your damage.
How's that for you?
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. It looks like y'all are going to be feasting on some kitten stew tonight.
Would appear so. He's been doing this like the entire thing. I just stand here. I'm fucking bait.
Yeah, I kind of painted the marshal as the go-getter.
I mean, I seem to be the damage dealer until fucking Agnita lightning blast him into fucking oblivion. And now I
Well-
spend the next 10 minutes reloading my shotgun.
Well, these are just some innocent jungle cats. They've never seen Gatling shotguns or the Lord before, so their chances wouldn't.
Guess who's about to go visit the Lord now? I will perform last rites over each of these stupid animals and hope that the Lord gives him another shot at life when it sees fit. But in the meantime, we will take the Lord's blessing of food and clothing.
Get down and start field dressing cats.
Are you wanting to score some rations? Are you wanting to score some claws, some pelts? Pardon my hiccup
All
there.
of
What
it?
are you after there?
Claws, pelts, and food.
Alrighty. Let me get just a single survival roll, and you both are welcome to attempt that. And this is just a general level of success here.
Him do the work. I'll go try to just gather some wood for this. If you need a reroll, I'll give you an inspiration.
I still got a white Benny left.
Okay.
There we go.
Pretty not bad, nothing excessive. And a survival
Alright.
roll for finding your wood. Wood is plenty,
Coming up,
but
sir.
finding some wood that is actually dry that can be utilized right away, that is the trick.
Yep.
Plus, there's all
Take the
kinds
axe.
of giant.
Fuck me.
Oh, wow. So, in this area, because of the recent rain that you smelled upon your arrival with the petrichor, everything is pretty soaked. There was one log that looked promising, and when you went to pull it, it broke, and a bunch of tiny red ants poured out of it. You were able to scoot away before they could crawl all up in your business, but you got ants instead of something useful.
The Lord said we don't get a fire tonight.
Good working.
Now, didn't you bring?
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was trying not to go through our resources yet.
I got you. Okay.
Well,
For a
maybe
minute,
we
I
can
was
try
like,
in an hour or so when we camp.
Yeah,
Because it
we
is
don't wanna-
still noonish, right?
Yeah, you see where that broken log is over there? Don't camp over there. There's a whole shit ton of ants.
with your traveling,
I
it's
think I made
been
it angry.
a little bit of time has tracked. You're into the late afternoon.
Well, let's go a few hundred yards up the way, get away from the ants. And
Well, and the fresh carcasses that might draw other predators. Whereas one of those cats got scared off, but who knows
Definitely want to
for
bring
how
these
long.
pelts back because I think I'm going to fancy up the coat here a little bit later.
yeah. But
I don't need
Gosh,
birds trying to questions like, where'd you get panther pelts? And like, I don't know, I get around.
Yeah.
Look at the father in his panther pants.
Father Carter and his panther pants. That sounds like a Baudry novel to me. Definitely something they wouldn't let us read in seminary school.
Well, you're able to set up a quaint little site. Bloop.
Love it.
I neglected to bring your horses. I do apologize.
It's fine. This is a
They're
perfect
dead.
time to, like, cut it for the night because it's like 9 now.
Indeed. It's a
We
nice,
survived.
nice proper stopping point.
Mm-hmm.
Survived night 1 of the jungle.
Jungle escapades.
For the funny part about this is that it's not that we couldn't tell people we did what we did, just no one would believe it. There's just no point.
Which part?
I mean, I think they could probably buy if we said, well, we went down to a jungle. Just say green parts in Mexico. Not wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But
They probably believe that.
we tried to tell them we went back to the time of Cortez. I hate to say it, most of the people just say, Cortez who?
Also true.
Yeah, if you ask me about the panther pelt, I'm just going to tell them very simply, like, oh, desert panthers. Yeah, you've never seen them?
Those are called
Yeah,
Tell you what,
natural
Ojeda
lions.
would believe us.
Puma.
He'd be the only one and be like, wow, you boys got up to some weird shit.
Ran into vampires out in those deserts, but cats. That's the questionable thing. I don't know about. That's a little bit
Yeah,
of a
undead servants of Egyptian
wild
things
spun
for
tale.
thousands of years old. I believe you. A panther in the desert? Get out of my house. That is not meteorological nor a phenomena. You were just a liar, sir. Stop drinking. Go home.
Well, that's a
Get
nice
off the boat, Father
little
Carter.
perfect
Go
place
sleep.
to kind of wrap up there.
Yep.
You guys can catch your breath and reacclimate and enjoy the scents and smells, the sounds of the jungle. The birds will return eventually. There is a lot of huge booming that echoes through the trees, through the canopy, but they'll be back for happy
I
fun
mean,
time.
yeah. 15 rounds of shotgun ammo in less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure for a couple hours it's going to be a little quiet, and slowly you'll start, people just like, look, I got a nest there. I got to go check on it. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I don't know what Aztec god was of thunder, but I think I gave him the run for his money.
You know what?
I think so.
I do not disagree. I wouldn't be surprised if there are stories of the Aztec god of thunder that sound more like you when we get home. The Aztec god of thunder was an angry god, pale, covered in black, made booming sounds.
With a
Animals
boomstick.
animals split asunder
Boomstick
when he
indeed.
thumped it on the ground.
I wonder
We're
how
gonna
good they
find
could
out.
get my likeness carved into their pyramids.
Ooh, that's going to be a weird story when we get back.
Hey, you guys got a new god. No, that's me.
No,
Didn't-
it's me.
That's me.
Hey,
I
Roll, you
didn't.
said that that god is below God, then you're good. Think of it like an angel position. People just misinterpret it as a lesser god.
Well, now we got to do the whole thing of. Let's think back to the pyramid. Do you remember seeing any depictions of what might be a thunder god?
To be honest, I wasn't trying to see if your likeness had been carved into anything at the time.
I mean, me neither. And now I don't know if it's going to be there before we get there or whenever we were there the first time. It's like a time travel. I'm already confused.
Look, I'm willing to bet there's going to be a lot of weird stuff going on when they find those coins in a couple 100 years. And I'm here for that legend. I will never tell anybody the truth. I just won't talk about it at all. Just smile and go like, that was my doing.
Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Zabulba has them in a bag somewhere. He'd just give them back to you.
Like, hey, we found these. You left them. Maybe don't litter.
Littering is bad, okay?
Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll still be funny.
It will be. All right, I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, I thank y'all for joining us on this further Deadlands adventure.
And now DM has to figure out how to shoehorn Agnita back in time.
Oh, that's easy. Barely an inconvenience.
That's the answer we want.
Well,
All right, well, I got
the
shit to get back
harder
to.
question is regarding if Torfu wanted to sign up on the alternate Friday for the Rokugan game, because he doesn't have a character at all for that.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Yep. We have some talking to do, sir. But it can wait.
Alternate Fridays, Deadlands, and Rokugan, 4077.
Yeah.
Space Samurai.
So you
That's
might
for
recall
Genesis
there
Rokugan.
was the that Halloween episode where you guys from the L5R game went into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that.
At the campaign now.
Oh, good shit.
And it follows the same vein of bonus game, intermittent. Like, I do have some makeup games because it's been kind of a tumultuous couple weeks here. But all things considered, when we return to that wayward lion planet ran by imperial families and threatened by
Sketchy people.
shenanigans,
All right,
you
I'm
may
going to
have placed that
go.
order.
I have work to do.
Yep, have fun doing your pictures.
Yep.
All right,
later,
gentlemen.
everybody.